Shalom beloved channel, Priest Daniel here with you again with a new video, with a new topic that Yahweh wants to reveal to you who are following this channel. In the religion, in the Bible, in the Catholic Bible, the Christian Bible, in the most of the scriptures, you will not find a specific book, a very unique book that was taken away, and that book is the book of Enoch. And why am I mentioning this? It's because the enemy doesn't want you to have access to this book, because this book has a lot of wonderful and so beautiful revelations from Yahweh, and the devil doesn't want you to enjoy this amazing and wonderful revelation that is found in the book of Enoch. In the book of Enoch, you will find the true calendar of Yahweh, and I will make, if Yahweh permits, a video about the calendar, because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, beloved people. They deceived us. The calendar that the world is following today is a pagan calendar. January, February, March, April, May, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, paganism, lies. It's not the true calendar of Yahweh. That's why many people miscalculate the prophecies, because the prophecies of the Bible, of the Holy Scriptures, are based on the calendar that was revealed to Enoch, and you can find it in the book of Enoch. But you might have your doubts about the book of Enoch, but I'm going to read you the book of Jude from the New Testament, the book of Jude, chapter 1, because there's only one chapter, from verse 14 to 15, and pay attention, please. This is the book of Jude, chapter 1, from verse 14 to verse 15. Verse 14, Enoch, the seventh from Adam, prophesied about them. See, Yahweh is coming with thousands upon thousands of his holy ones, to judge everyone, and to convict all of them of all the impiously acts that they have committed in their impiety, and all of the defiant words impious sinners have spoken against him. Why do I read this verse? Because in the book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 9, you can look it up on internet if you don't believe me, Jude is citing this verse that I read to you in the book of Jude. Jude is basically, no, it's not basically, he's citing the book of Enoch. This Jude chapter 1, verse 14-15, he's citing the book of Enoch. And this verse that I read to you, Jude 1, 14-15, you will find it in the book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 9. So this means that the apostles, the people back in the day, they knew that the book of Enoch was Canon, that it belonged to the scriptures. It was later on in history when this book was removed from the Canon Bible. So you can say, okay, so if it is the word of Yahweh, why hasn't it come to us earlier? Why was it removed? Look, there's one reason why Yahweh hasn't permitted that this book has been revealed to humanity until now. And I'm going to explain to you. It's very simple, beloved ones. We are living in the end times. Yahshua is coming back very soon. Look what Enoch said in his book. I'm going to read Enoch chapter 1 from verse 2 to verse 3. Look what Enoch says. Verse 2. Enoch, righteous man, to whom it was revealed a vision of the Holy One and from the heaven, he pronounced his prophecy and said, the vision of the Holy One of the heavens was revealed to me, speaking Enoch, and I heard all the words of the guardian angels and of the archangels, and because I heard it from them, I have learned everything they told me. And I have understood, listen now, and I have understood that it is not that I will speak to this generation, but for one distant to come. It is about the chosen that I speak, and because of them I pronounce my prophecy. The only and great Holy One will come from his dwelling. Wow, beloved people. So what Enoch is saying is that the book that he was writing, the whole book of Enoch, was not for the current generation when he was alive. He was alive thousands of years ago. He was even alive before the flood of Noah. So he came to understand, and he was taught, and he understood that the book that he was writing was not for the current generation that was living next to him, that it was for a distant generation, to the holy ones, to the chosen ones in the end times. And that is you and me, beloved one. That is why Yahweh is revealing this book at this time. And of course, like I said, the enemy doesn't want you to have access to this book. Why? Because in this book it is revealed the true calendar and other things that the enemy doesn't want this generation to have access to. The enemy doesn't want you to have access to these revelations that are found in the book of Enoch, because this is the end time, and that book is a tool that Yahweh uses to prepare this generation, this last generation that will be here before Yahshua returns. I repeat, before Yahshua returns. So, beloved channel, we need to wake up and be aware of this, because this book is very important in this generation. It was not necessary back in the days, because Enoch himself, he said that this book is for this generation, the generation that will prepare the way, the second coming of Yahshua, because he's at the doors and he will come back very soon. That is why Yahweh is revealing this book to his people, to you, to his people, his nation, Israel. That is why Yahweh is rebuking all these false doctrines like Trinity, the false name of God and Jesus, the false doctrine of hell, and he's revealing this calendar to you because the chosen people of Yahweh celebrates Sabbath, celebrates the feasts that are found in the scripture, celebrates new month, Rosh Chodesh, because these are commandments that Yahweh has commanded his people to obey. Yahshua didn't come to abolish the law, he came to fulfill it. He came to teach us that we are to celebrate Sabbath, the feasts found in the Old Testament, the new month, the Rosh Chodesh. We're about to celebrate all those. We need to celebrate all those feasts because we are the chosen people of Yahweh. So, with this said, beloved channel, Enoch wrote this book for this generation, and Yahweh is revealing his truth to this last generation before the second coming of Yahshua. So that is the message for today that Yahweh wanted to bring to you. Shalom.